Ed Sheeran, one of the biggest musical acts on the planet, has announced he's coming back to New Zealand, and he's with us tonight to tell us all about it.
Since Ed Sheeran began writing music at the age of 11, the multi-Grammy Award winner has churned out hit after hit after hit. He's not afraid to cross musical genres, and he sure loves a collab. His last tour in 2018 became the highest selling in history, with over 1 million tickets sold just in New Zealand and Australia. Ed is making maths cool again, today announcing he'll be bringing his new mathematics tour to stadiums in Auckland and Wellington.
Joining us now from the UK, please welcome Ed Sheeran.
Oh my goodness.
How you doing?
Yeah, we're doing really well, thanks, mate. You're coming back to Aotearoa. Was it the invite from our Prime Minister, or was this always planned?
No, it was always planned. Mate, I mean, I haven't really been there since 2018 when, I ended up getting to play Dunedin and they were really, really welcoming to me. But I'm so excited. I'm just excited that, one, shows are back on, but two, countries that I love are letting people back in.
Yeah, and I'm not quite sure that citizenship request ever did come through, but, I mean, we absolutely love you here.
As I always said, if I wasn't so attached to my hometown, the girl I married is from my hometown too, so all our family and friends all live in our area. So if I wasn't so attached to my hometown, I would be living in Wellington. That's a fact.
I mean, you could always bring them all over with you, but I guess that must be why you're going there this time.
Yeah, it's called the Cake Tin, right?
Correct, that's the one.
Hey, now, our guitar geek Jeremy isn't with us tonight, but I'm asking one for him. It's about your loop pedal, because I believe it was, is this right, inspired by singer-songwriter Damien Rice?
Yeah, I mean, he's the reason I started writing songs. And, I got to meet him when I was really, really, really young. He played a small show in Dublin. What I loved about it, it was an under-18s only show. So if an adult wanted to come, they had to bring a kid. So my dad came with me, and I was basically his chaperone. It was cool. I basically grew up listening to rock music, and thinking to make it in music, you have to be in a band. You have to have an electric guitar. You have to have a bass. You have to have a band. And no one wanted to be in a band with me. And I seeing him, and he was just, as you said, just on stage, guitar, loop pedal, and I was like, I can do that. I could, if I worked hard enough, I can do that. And I bought an acoustic guitar and didn't look back.
Mm-hmm. Now, this is called the Mathematics Tour. Are you a massive maths fan? Because your album names seem to suggest that you are.
Not really. I mean, the thing with the albums is I, very early on in my career, decided I didn't, I don't mean to play it down, but I do have a face for the radio, and I'm not, I was I don't really want to be a poster boy ever. I don't want to be selling my record, being hey, how you doing? So I had sort of figured out a way. I was I'm going to do it with colours and symbols. So I was I'd love to get to a point that there's a billboard of just red with an equal sign, or green with a multiply, or blue with a divide, or orange with a plus, and people go, oh, it's got an album coming out.
Oh, mate, go easy on yourself. You're not too hard on the old eyes. Now, for the next album, I was wondering, are you going to throw everyone off with the name? Because I guess Minus would be the obvious choice.
Well, that's not going to be the next record I put out. I've got something else that's a bit more of a curveball. We've got the first thing of it dropping in 10 days. In 10 days. Ooh. There's going to be something coming out. I don't think it's going to be a massive hit in New Zealand, though. I got to be honest. It's more going to be a big hit somewhere else. When you hear it, you'll understand. You'll be like, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, that's really intriguing. Hey, we can't wait to see you over here. Ed, thanks so much for speaking to us tonight.
Thank you so much, Andy.
I'm now trying to imagine what would not be a hit by Ed Sheeran in New Zealand.
Yeah.
And I've only got a pro-nuclear record.
Very off-brand for him.
Something in a particular language or someone's national anthem?
Oh, that's very exciting. And obviously also very, very exciting that he's coming here. He's playing Sky Stadium, a.k.a. the Cake Tin in Wellington, on February the 2nd next year, and Eden Park in Auckland on February the 10th. And tickets are on sale next Wednesday.
Very exciting he's playing Eden Park, by the way. Not many people have played there. And I've been to a couple of his live shows at Mount Smart, and they're great events, but just be careful. A word of warning, one of my friends went and she danced so hard that she dislocated her knee. So you want to limber up before you go ripping it a tearing.
Over a castle. It does like...
I think it was Galway Girl. She just went too hard with the banjo.